Good morning. So, welcome back. So we're back working on the fence behind me. So do you remember how I told you that we should be good moving the boards out because, it wasn't going to rain? Well, I think it rained last night. I'm pretty sure it rained last night. I don't think it's just precipitation because our boards that I had put up are wet. They're not soak. It seems like it's surface level, so it should dry out. But I did end up bringing the car over here along with the sawhorses and everything so I can do all the cutting over here, and then I don't have to walk as far. So Elijah's here right now, so we are going to see how much we can get done before the kids wake up and demand food. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the trailer unloaded. Luckily I did cover the wood that was on the trailer back up, so all of that's still dry. So yeah, okay. Elijah is running over to the storage container so that he can get the motor oil out and so that he can get his drill out. Ooh, so that he can cut that piece that I was telling you about yesterday, the piece that goes on the block wall. So while he's doing that, I'm going to get, I guess, my cutting station set up over here. Luckily, anytime I'm working on any type of project on the land, it doesn't matter how far we are from the container or from Terry, I always try and make sure whatever I'm using, I keep it in the car. Main reason is that it's all in one spot. I don't know, maybe, yeah, so it's all in one spot. I don't have to move around. I don't have to have stuff spread everywhere. It's just easy just to get it all into one spot. So then I know, okay, I'm working on the fence today. Everything I need for the fence is in this one location, so I'm not having to frazzle and go everywhere. One trait about Elijah is that when he's working on projects, stuff just ends up everywhere. And then we're like, well, where'd this go? Where'd this go? Where'd this go? And so it's just the funniest thing ever because I'm just like, dude, just if you need something that I'm using, just go put it, go put it somewhere where we can find it. Put it back where you got it from, that type of thing. And he's like a sporadic person where he's just like, he's organized, but he's sporadic, where he's just like, let me just, set this right here because I'm done with it for now. And I'm like, no. Take it back where you got it from. So, plan hopefully for today is to get all the slats cut, the ends stained, and then get the mortar oil on the 4x4s, because I think it'll be important to get the motor oil on the 4x4s first, so that the sun can help, it won't dry it out, but it will help with the soaking of it. And then I'm hoping to at least get the tar on the post today, because those are going to have to at least sit for a full day. I need to look at what the container says, but usually it's 24 to 48 hours to really let it solidify. And then, I don't know, I'll talk to Elijah. We might aug tomorrow. I think we'll probably aug tomorrow. So hopefully today we can get all the slots up over here, because I still have to do the middle row that goes in the middle over here. So we are not yet done. But I'm going to see if I can get this little ratchet strap off without Elijah's help. But so far, I couldn't take it off yesterday, so I've just been sliding because the pieces of wood that I've been using were higher pieces that, maybe you can see how packed the trailer is, were pieces that wouldn't fit in line with the rest. So those were easy to pull out because they were being held by not much force, just a few bungees. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. I have to wait for Elijah on that one. So I will do what I am good at doing, and we will just pull it out from here. Okay, so I think I'll put like maybe 3 pieces of wood on here, so then I don't have to worry about coming back to get it. The only issue is the strap. Elijah's coming back, so I'll see if I can get him to take off a strap if I need to. But so far, this trailer has been the perfect addition. Okay, so all this wood is dry. Okay. So we have our 3 pieces of wood out. I think I'm gonna cut all the boards for the top and then just go from there because I think that'll be a lot easier. What up, what up, what up? Okay, so I'm just gonna try and get everything out that we need. So that's stain. Elijah brought over the motor oil. He's gonna go get our portable battery so that he can use the drill. Don't forget a concrete screw. Sawzall for me. I think I'm just gonna take out the boxes of brackets so I can just shut the trunk. And the screws and the screwdriver we're using. So this is the giant box of brackets that we have. So in total we had like 100 brackets. It's crazy. But we need them. And so the lady's like, I grabbed a little box on the shelf and I had counted out how many and they wouldn't all fit in the box. So when we were checking out, the lady's like, hey, do you want a bigger box for all the stuff you want? And I'm like, yes, please. Okay. So I think we are good to get started, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna reposition you guys so you can see me and you can see Elijah over there. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there really quick so I can go get the stain. Your best judgment. All I know is, because I think the bracket's gonna sit right there to cover whatever that is. It looks fine to me. It doesn't look any different to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Does that look okay?
That looks good to me.
You know what I don't even have? I don't even have the thing to screw this in with.
What? I have the drill over here.
I'll find. I guess I'll get this drill and then.
Okay, because I'm like I have the drill over here, but it doesn't have the tip.
What?
It doesn't have the tip.
Yeah, I don't have that. Oh, so you're staining him and then cutting him?
Yeah, I'm only seeing one side.
Okay. Like this one?
Yes.
One
But that side, I need this side instead. So I'm going to flip that one.
Okay, I guess I'll start staining them.
So we have all of the top slats in, except for the one at the end. That was a scrap piece of board that we were using on top of our tarp. So I'm just gonna let that one dry out a little bit more in the sun, and then we will get that one stained so that we can get the last bracket attached to that one. Now that we have the top ones in, we're gonna go ahead, and I already started doing the measurements for the bottom row, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only need 5 boards for that one. And then we'll run our string line for the middle, get all the ones attached. I'll probably put the screws in here after we finish the top and bottom boards, just so we can get those in and nice. But yeah, we are making progress, moving right along. Okay, so that's 3. So that's all the remaining boards that we need for the brackets that are installed. And then I'll run through and attach screws. 83, 83. We gotta find something to do with all this off-cut wood.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure, is it the correct size for blocking?
Blocking?
Yeah.
Blocking for what?
For your frame.
Oh yeah, those might be good. Yeah.
Because they're usually 16 inches on center. And so I don't know what that is in between. Did this one have the marking for 16 inches on center?
Yeah, it does. Has
No, this was
little,
at 19, I thought.
a little triangle, whatever diamond.
Well, these are past. This is 1 foot 7 inches.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, because all these are roughly coming off the same size. I needed Elijah's help to do the bottom because 2 of my board measurements were off. They fit into other slots, but they were off based on where they were supposed to go. So I'm going to wait for him. So I'm going to go ahead and attach all these in. And I need to remember to not touch certain parts of the wood. Because as you can see, okay, one more to put in on this level. So everything on this side is done. Now I just need to go through and do this side. I'm gonna go grab some more screws really quick. Alright, so the main reason that we decided to go with this method of fence is because we know that one day we're gonna have to change everything out, or at least like the posts and stuff, or like maybe a slat might get damaged, that type of thing. So we know that we'll have to change some of them out. And so we figured that with the brackets and the screws, they'll be easy. They'll be easy to remove, no matter how long down the line it is. And so it's basically kind of like, think of like a Lego set, where you build a structure, and if something gets damaged, you just replace that piece. So that's kind of what we were thinking of. So like if this post rotted out, we wouldn't have to worry about tearing down an entire section of the fence. Just remove these slats, yank the post out, replace it, replace the slats, type of thing. So we thought about it in the future as if we do have to replace any pieces, but that will be what, like hopefully 10 to 20 years from now. So we will see how long it lasts. Luckily, we live in Arizona, so it's not like we have to worry about everything being waterlogged. And our soil absorbs pretty well, so we don't really have standing water that just sits on the property where the fence line is, so that's also good. Okay, so all the screws in the top are done. So time to do the screws for the bottom. It's like, it's weird. Now I have to remember to, we're about to get to the point where we can't go in and out of here anymore. Well, we could, but it would be like it would be very awkward. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the screws for the two bottoms, the ones that we have in, and then I'm gonna have Elijah help me grab measurements. So. Yeah, I ripped a lot of it up by hand yesterday when it was a lot worse when I was attaching brackets.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. You're just gonna move it over more. Okay, so we have our top and our bottom slats in. And I'm just gonna work on staining. We're gonna go check and see if the kids are awake right now. It's quiet in there, so I don't think they're awake. But it looks weird that there's now an actual fence here. And it's funny because all the wood that's on the trailer, we barely made a dent in it. So, there's still a lot of wood on the trailer. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I'll give you an overview of what everything looks like. Next time we'll end up most likely running string line. We might do that today. It will just be in another video, but we're gonna run our middle string line and then basically do all of this all over again for the middle section. And then once we hit the 100-foot mark with putting the 4x4s in the ground, then we'll put our first lower layer of mesh on. We want to wait till we hit the 100 feet because our mesh is 100 feet long, minus the pieces that we need for the play area. And so we want to make sure that we get a nice even stopping point. But yeah, so far it's coming together pretty nicely. Like, it looks weird and it's nice because we still have if I'm standing here, since I'm so close to the fence, I don't have a view of the mountains. But if I push back that way, then I can see the mountains again. Or if we're like sitting down in chairs over here, then we can still see the mountains. So it's still not blocking our view of the mountain range, which is nice. And so, yeah, I think it's nice. It's just nice seeing it actually coming together because, like I said in the previous video, these have been just in the ground for pretty much a year. I think we put them in, yeah, I'm pretty sure we put them in January of 2025. So we're now in January 2026 and we finally have slats in. But our main reason for waiting is, one, because we were blocking the rest of the property as far as the corners and all the corners of the property, doing all the block work, but also we wanted to see how they would hold up. So I know a year-long test seems like it's a long time, but it's kind of good because it got a whole year of the different seasons out here. It also got the whole year of the cows being out. So the cows are rubbing up against it. It's gone through the monsoon. It's gone through, 90 to 100 plus degree weather, and they pretty much look as good as they do the day that we put them in, which is amazing. And the only difference is that they're a little bit dusty because of the wind. So they withheld through basically everything that was thrown at them in this past year. So that gives us a little bit more confidence to know that they're going to last a good amount of time. And now we actually feel comfortable continuing putting more in the ground, knowing that these will actually last. And so, especially with them being hand tamped in. And so, like they say, hand tamping is just as good as concrete. It's just going to make our lives a lot easier when it comes time to replace some of the different posts that are in the ground, because I couldn't imagine having to yank out a post that's connected to a giant concrete tube around it. So with this one, you just dig it out and then just put it right back in the ground. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Leave us a comment down below, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.